Hello and welcome back. This is Arnav Chaudhary. You are live on my YouTube channel, Arunfoot. It's another watch along of the Indian Super League, and it is on this Monday evening. Punjab FC versus FC Goa from the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium. We are nearly 5 minutes in. It's still goalless with Punjab FC attacking and Mohamed Uwais and the ball overcooked by him. And that will be a throw in for the Gores. And an interesting matchup because Punjab FC mixed season so far, and with one win, one draw, one loss. And on the other side, FC Goa, 2 wins, 2 draws. And if Goa win, they could jump into third spot, just behind Mohun Bagan and Jamshedpur FC on the same number of points as Mumbai City, while the Gauze, of course, then would join the party at the top of the league. And as they build up, playing forward but cleared by Bijay Punjab on the wing. Lumding plays it back. And an interesting encounter awaited because both teams like to play football. That's one of the positives I take from the game as Punjab FC tries to place it through. Ball blocked by the Gauze, and that should be a foul on Bryson. Let's quickly go through the lineups. Arshdeep in goal, Lumding, Bijoy, Pablo Santos, Mohamed Uwais in defense, Selkovic and Ricky Shabong in defensive midfield, Kipgen, Danny Ramirez, and Leon Augustin in attacking positions, and Effiong Zuzi up front, the man who's already scored 3 goals, which means that Ariman Bengani as the alternative goalkeeper, Likmabam Rakesh, Princeton Rebello, Bikash Singh, Mohamed Suhail, Vinit Rai, Ranjit Singh, and Bede Osuji on the bench, meaning that Nikhil Prabhu continues to be out injured for Punjab FC. Meanwhile, the Gauze, Ritik Tiwari in goal, Boris Singh, Sandesh Jingan as captain, Paul Moreno, and Akash Sangwan in defense. Salto Vora, Ayush Chetri in defensive midfield, Udanta, Dejan Drazic, Bryson in attacking position. Ishan Pandita as the number 9. Ball through to Bryson. They will allow the ball to go out. So that's the teams in this matchup. And that were very interesting to see what happens. How do you watch matches? Via the YouTube offer from Fancode. So that's how I watch the matches, Raj. And Bijoy with the long ball out. Looking for Effiong, but cleared by Sandesh. That was a push from Mohamed Uwais, but not given. To me, there was a push on Udanta. 8 minutes in, still goalless. There is speed at both ends, but no real chances and opportunities at this moment. And of course, always the reminder, if you're liking this watch along, if you're liking what we talk about here, do leave a like behind. Share with other people to join us. And if you haven't, do subscribe to the channel as we stand at 3,922 at this moment in time. Thank you very much for all of you who are following our own foot. So thanks as always. We're moving slowly towards the 4,000 mark. Bryson on the left, plays it back to Sahil Tavora, a little under pressure. Sahil turns, now moving forward, wants to play through to Ishan, who's not going to get to it. Bijoy wants the ball to go out. Oh, and I think he concedes a corner. Yeah. And this is what I hate sometimes with defenders. In your judgment, you should be clear, be able to see that this ball is not going to fully go to the outside. Either play it back to your keeper or whack it out. Why are you the risk of the ball touching you as it did and giving the opponent a corner. Dejan Drazic to take it. Sandesh Jingan, Paul Moreno up front. Drazic chips it over, and that's going to go out for a goal kick. What about one football? No, Raj, it's only on YouTube. It is only on YouTube because it's now a paid service. It's not a free service as it was on One Football in the past, and therefore that's the biggest change this season in the Indian Super League. That the games are only available via internationally outside of India via YouTube. The ball's gone out. Throw in for the Gores on the left. Akash Sangwan to take it, who started well this season. Akash Sangwan for the Gores. Looking for Ishan, but cleared by Ricky. Under pressure, Ricky Shabong, but unable to clear. Yes, they are able to clear. Uwais forward to Leon Augustin, who has got space, but Opala slips and falls. Chance for FC Goa to break. Udanta dispossessed by Ricky. Ball back with Leon. Effiong. Effiong. And it was a flying Danny Ramirez, I think. Udanta. And that's a foul by Mohamed Uwais. On Udanta. Goalless after 11 minutes at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in the capital. Shot blocked by Kipgen. Akash Sangwan to take the throw in. Punjab FC playing in their traditional orange, while the Gauls are playing in their white away. That ball from Drazic with a contact goes out. Throw in for the Gauls. Manolo Marquez sporting a nice orange polo. Or was it pink? Pinkish orange. Looks pinkish orange. Paul Moreno. Akash Sangwan. Sangwan looking for Drazic, but that's overcooked. Arshdeep has the ball. Interesting journey that Arshdeep has had a while back. Number one goalkeeper at FC Goa was fighting for that number one with Dheeraj. But both the keepers made so many mistakes that Manolo changed his keepers. And then the young Ritik Tiwari, who's come through the system, and Goa took the first spot, the number one spot at the Goas. Goa trying to combine in the middle. Ayush plays it across to Boris on the right. Boris with space. Gives it to Udanta. Udanta to Drazic on the edge of the box. Dejan Drazic against Jelkovic. Has to play it back to Ayush. Ayush plays it through to Akash, but that ball goes out for a throw-in for Punjab FC in a match where both the teams will look to get the 3 points. Vijay Selkovic across to Uwais, but Boris kicks it out. Throw in for Punjab. Kipgen, Lumding. Ricky, Kipken, Lumding. Missed by Punjab. Inshan, Pandita, Drazic. Drazic loses the ball. Ricky, but the Gauls win it back. Played back. Paul Moreno, Sandesh, Effiong charging at him. Udanta plays it to Boris, but intercepted. Chance maybe for Punjab FC to quickly counter-attack. Danny Ramirez, Effiong, and Ramirez and Selkovic there, but Effiong is shot blocked. Back with Punjab FC. Effiong on the left. Effiong, and he earns a corner against the Gauze. And we've seen the background in that corner. Grass is missing. Ayush Chetri stepping in for his team. That there's quite a bit of patches which are dead grass. Concerts and other things have happened at the stadium. Captain Danny Ramirez to take the corner. We are 15 and a half minutes in. First corner for Punjab. That's a good corner. That's a good header, but into the arms of Ritik Tiwari, who tries to play it long. Good interception from Leon Augustin. Out to Ramirez on the left. Ramirez. Ball into the middle. Effiong. And throw in for the Gauze. Why is the space between the tracks and seats empty? Like they could have had seats a bit closer to the track. Look at the size of the stadium. Look at the getup of the stadium. It is sadly the way the stadium has been built it's just over dimensional for a 60,000 seater stadium. Normally, such a stadium should have a capacity of at least 100,000. The other problem is there are gangways between the running track and the stands. So which is actually one floor down. So there's a lot of again, whoever's planned this rebuild of a stadium, it is just oversized. And there are so many issues there. Chance me for Goa to counter, but ball with Arshdeep builds up. Selkovic carries the ball. Samir Selkovic. Now to Mohamed Uwais. Danny Ramirez. Double pass with Leon Augustin. Akash Sangwan. Bryson against Kipgen does well to win the ball. Akash Sangwan has to be careful. Ball bouncing around. That will be a throw-in for Punjab FC. Ball throw-in, and Tiwari has it. Take Tiwari to take the kick. Long. Bijoy heads it out. Kipken keeps it in. Cleared by the Gauze, but that will be a throw-in for Punjab FC. That government is helpful. I didn't know they're giving it free. Other kinds of issues with clubs. Raj, there are other issues in Delhi, which the clubs will tell you if you think that the club, the Delhi government is helpful to you. I wouldn't say that. So, so there has to be a reality check on that as well. If Young can't keep it, Akash Sangwan, no, not many options. Has to go long. Cleared. Leon. No chance against Sandesh Jingan. Ball forward. Arshdeep. Is it to Ricky? Ricky Shabong. Pablo Santos, the Brazilian centre back. Oh, too stylish from Leon. Wins it, loses it, wins it. Effiong. Kipken. Nice ball to Leon, but he won't get to it, will he? No, he won't. Ball goes out. Goal kick for FC Goa. 19 and a half minutes on the clock. Yeah, Manolo Marquez in a nice pink polo with a Sporting FC Goa logo, and then Paris with a black polo. Panagiotis Paris. Ritik Tiwari with the goal kick. 20 minutes now on the clock. It's going to be a throw in for Punjab. Lomding. Looking for Effiong. Kipken. Ramirez. Lomding. Ramirez. Lomding. Kipken, and the ball is going to go out for another goal kick. I have to buy Samsung to watch match in jail in Delhi. I think the brand doesn't matter. Maybe, an iPad or a tablet might be good to have in Delhi if the network is working over there. That's another issue sometimes. Yeah. It will be very important to develop more football specific stadium in Delhi, which is smaller in size. I think the Ambedkar would be most probably the perfect one to do that. Empire is not happy with his team. Shouting commands. It's become a little scrappy, as we have often seen in the last few days in the first half of matches. Nice little trickery there from Ayush. And in the end, wins a free kick against Selkovic and Kipgen. Yeah. Oh, that's a foul from Effiong. Yeah. That was actually very, very right from the referee. Free kick for the Gauze. Razic leaves it. Akash Sangwan into the box. Headed out by Effiong. Leon Augustin can't keep it in. Throw in for the Gauze on the right. See Sandesh Jingan returning to his more defensive positions. Gauze unable to cleared by Punjab FC. Akash. Bryson beats Lumding. No, Lumding wins it. Bijoy. Akash. Sangwan wins it back. Saltavora. Chetri thought maybe take a long shot. Doesn't do that. Boris into the box. And somehow Punjab FC clear. Bijoy doesn't take any chances. Draws it short. Ball into the danger area. And Sandesh Jingan can't keep the ball in play. So in a goal kick for Punjab FC. Both the coaches not looking happy so far at what they're seeing from their respective teams. Headed in, captain Punjab FC, Selkovic wants a foul against Tavora, doesn't get it. Paul Moreno, Bryson plays it on for Akash someone, but that was overcooked. So do you know where the stands behind goalpost went earlier? It was present. I did not notice that. There were what? Stands behind? There were no stands behind the goals. The stadium is an oval. It's not an oval. It's, how do I describe? It's not a roundish shape. It's, the stadium has a special shape, and that does not have stands behind. It has normal stands in the curves. Oh, Arshdeep against Razic. Shabandita also charging in, but he clears the line. Sandesh heads it out. Razic with the ball, but Santos with the contact on the ball to Bijoy. Very evident with both the teams. Coaches don't experiment too much with their lineups. When they trust a certain set of players, they stick to them. Looking at FC Goa, Lara Sharma, Jerry Larenzuala, Nimdorji Tamang, Ronnie Wilson, Kharbudon, Renier Fernandez, Abdul Rabe, Mohamed Isir, Harsh Patre, and Daniel Lalampuya on the bench. Razic looking for options. Plays it to Akash, blocked by Lumding, Ricky, Selkovic, Kipken, Danny Ramirez, and Paul Moreno ensures that no danger. Bijoy, as I spoke earlier, Ariman Bengani, Nikabam Rakesh, Rakesh Mitay, Princeton Rebello, Vikas Singh. Oh, that might be a chance, and that's a goal! Effiong with the goal in the 27th minute. Just curls it in. A lovely goal. And oh wow, he takes the phone from the ISL media manager and just does a video. Punjab FC lead. And that's another brilliant goal from Effiong, his fourth of the campaign. Smartly played through by Kipgen. He just chips the ball over Ritik Tiwari. Sangwan can't make the clearance. And Ritik Tiwari is, I guess, a meter ahead of himself, which allows Effiong to score. And then he takes the mobile phone of the ISL media person there and does a video on the field or on the edge of the field. And Sun Guzi Effiong with his fourth goal of the season. And another class goal from him. The Nigerian. Who's played in Romania, in Uzbekistan, in Kazakhstan, in Denmark, even in Ghana, even though it's from Nigeria. Interesting. 3 years at Habe Køge in Denmark. And that would make it 4 out of 4 for him if it stays that way. Quite impressive. Ball headed to Leon Augustin on the left. Leon Augustin tries to beat Boris. Aren't able to do it. Cleared. Punjab have the ball back. Goa struggling at the moment. Will they be another top team to lose this week? That could be the question now. Because if I look at this result, the big winner at the top would be Mumbai City. Mohun Bagan a draw, Jamshedpur lost, East Bengal draw, and at the moment, Goa losing, BFC also only with a draw. So amongst the top six, as we have the drinks break, Mumbai City, the only team to have won in match week 5. Punjab FC, if they can keep it, would move to 7 points from 4 matches. They have one in hand. So could move even higher in the table. And Punjab will be happy as they show once more the goal. Kipken smartly plays it past Akash Sangwan. And it's technique, it's class technique from Effiong, where he sort of pushes the ball over the keeper, chips it. Lovely technique from the striker. And that is not an easy goal to score, but that was class. What are your thoughts about upcoming football players in RFDL where we can reach an upcoming U23 Asian Cup? I am not watching the RFDL really extensively to be able to have an opinion. And if you're talking about the under 23 Asian Cup, depends on who we get in the qualifiers. And we've not done ourselves any favor with not getting there. I don't know if we can gonna get ever into the tournament in the next few years. Match is restarted. Effiong on the left earns a throw in. So therefore, very difficult. Even the short season, Mohamed Emil can't stay fit. Moya, that has nothing to do, staying fit or not fit. Is it a muscular injury? Is it something else? Players will have bigger problems than usual in a season like this. So one has to be honest about that. And that has happened to him. Bollywood actress and West cricketers match took place in that there was Raj, you're talking about something where, ridiculous amounts of money were spent. In a normal football game, there have been never stands built behind the goals at this stadium. So, yeah. Be it when we played with Bayern Munich against India or anything else, you've never had it. 32 minutes on the clock. Delhi leading 1-0. Ball back to Vijay. Right? So, ball through. Punjab. Effiong. Puts it through to Selkovic. But Selkovic says, I want it elsewhere. Tiwari with the ball. Ball with FC Goa. Drazic. Throw in for FC Goa. Goa being pushed back. Paul Moreno. Back with Arshdeep. So you said one day that Mika was a summer tourney and you said that it's a 7 for played for 50, 60 matches, but I did factor it's 11 for 91 level, the same as Dallas Cup, only invited teams. Piyush, it's not it's not 1-1 like the others, but it's not a 90-minute game. I think you play two times 20 or 2 times 25. You otherwise you will not be able to play 5 matches in 4 days. So it's not a full, and Dallas Cup is something different. What are you comparing? Why are you guys always trying to hype up something which is useless for the growth of Indian football? Look at the teams which are playing. Right? There are 3, 4 real big teams, and the rest is grassroots teams from across the world because they think it's big to play there. The Dallas Cup is a different beast altogether because there are real football clubs playing. Don't compare the two. Delhi has some amount as Mumbai City fans. I guess Mumbai City has more fans than Delhi. What is this Palmvia versus Punjab FC situation is legal? Yeah. Anibal, the player doesn't want to extend. The club said, "Okay, we will not then play you." That happens around the world. So I don't know why there's so much of talk. It shows you also the lack of knowledge in Indian football. Sorry to say that, guys. Chance made for Punjab to break. Effiong plays it out to Danny Ramirez. Ramirez cuts in. Ramirez cuts in, takes a shot, and Ritik having problems, but then gathers because of the ground conditions. Yeah. Awkward bounce of the ball, but the young keeper does well to catch the ball. Goa. Ayush. Boris. Sailtavora. Moreno. Sangwan. Drazic. Drazic tries to play Bryson, but Punjab steal. Ramirez leaves it for Kipgen. Back to Ramirez. Effie Young against Sandesh, against Paul Moreno. Effie Young beats both of them. Effie Young still. And his shot is not strong enough. Collected by Ritik Tiwari. That's brute force against both the centre backs from FC Goa, from Effie Young. Ramirez with a shot. Just over. Punjab FC are probing. No, sorry. Was that a Kipgen shot? Sorry, not Ramirez. Was it Kipgen? Yes, it was Kipgen. Then it's an excellent shot from young Kipgen. Yeah, just about misses the goal. Goal kick. Ritik Tiwari. Drazic intercepted by Selkovic. Selkovic moving forward, held back by Ayush. Or was it Saltavora? No, Ayush. Yellow card for Ayush Chetri. And he had to step in because otherwise Selkovic was on the road. Samir Selkovic. Crystal John with the card. Yeah, Ayush holds him back. Selkovic was on his way. The Gauls struggling a little bit at the moment, having their problems. Punjab look in control, in charge, following the 1-0 lead. It's a good quality game. Mohamed Uwais on that left flank. Uwais plays it to Selkovic, back to Uwais, who's going to try and cross it into the danger area, and nobody runs through. Lumding keeps the ball in play. Kipgen. Ricky Shabong plays it through, but chance maybe for FC Goa to break. Ishan Pandita denied by Santos. Kipgen into the box, headed out by Moreno. Danny Ramirez across to Mohamed Uwais. Back to Ramirez. Plays it back to Pablo Santos. Bijoy. Lumding. Lumding, double pass, back to Lumding. Bijoy. Plays it back to his keeper, Arshdeep. Pijoy. Effiong, Kipken, Lumding cross cleared by the Gores. Bryson. Akash plays it short to, and that's Effiong on the ground getting some treatment, or is going to get treatment. Maybe an awkward step. Manolo Marquez shaking his head like this, talking to his assistants. Throwing for the Gauze. Punjab clear. That's a foul on Leon Augustin. From Salta Vora. Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Villarreal are not top class teams. So I'm not hyping anything. It's just a football question. Piyush, I have said to you, I don't rate the tournament, period. You can name 50 clubs and say, oh, it's great. Listen, it is during the season, it is during the Easter weekend. Nobody in Europe cares about these tournaments. There are in Düsseldorf, here around the corner, you have a tournament where you have Man United, Bayern Munich, Bayer Leverkusen, Borussia Dortmund. I don't even know who all are playing. These tournaments have no value. And I've said this 1,000 times, right? When you come to me and want to try to tell me, oh, you know what, it is great for the kids to play. No, it's not. It has no value, right? Because you will then go to their website and say, oh, I've done research. Oh, this guy played in the tournaments, right? Even I've played great tournaments as a kid in some football team or something or other. It has no value. Please get that into your head, right? This is used as PR. People are using all these things as PR. Listen, Indian football is about PR. It's not about work. Ask these people who are sending, oh, we're sending them, we're doing this. Ask them why our kids cannot play basics in football, why they are technically so bad, and why are they technically so bad, tactically so bad, right? It annoys me. It really annoys me. Ask those questions to those academies, right? Supposedly. Punjab FC, Effiong, Ramirez. Ramirez wants to play it across to Kipgen, who moves to forward. Yeah. Oh, Bryson. Lucky. Lucky that Danny Ramirez, I think, had a hand on him. Let's see. Bryson turns, slips. Yeah. Yeah. There was that arm which tugged him around. Otherwise, Bryson plays the ball with his hand. It would have been a penalty. Headed on by the Gauze, but Arshdeep will collect it, taking his time. And Pandita coming out. No impact. 43 and a half minutes played. Punjab FC 1. FC Goa 0. And as said, the Gauze with a win can move to 11 points. With a draw to 9. And with a loss would stay at 8. And at this moment in time, amongst the top 6, the only team which has won is Mumbai City. Uwais, Fiong, cleared by Ayush. Ricky Shabong. Uwais, nicely done. Boris doesn't fall for the trick from Leon. Chance for the Gauze now to break. Udanta. Should be a foul from Pablo Santos. Delight to watch the Punjab midfield. Yes, Prithviraj. Interestingly, I think Kipgen is one of those that I'm really liking. You can see that for him, training with Danny Ramirez is helping him, certainly with his positioning, technical abilities, and other things. Ball played through the Gauze. Tavora finds Drazic, Udanta blocked by Pablo Santos, but Boris in the box against Leon. Leon fights for the ball, gets the ball, Ricky Shabong, and Boris earns a corner for the Gauze. That was a battle against Ricky Shabong. 2 minutes of added time. We're already in added time of the first 45. 2 minutes being shown. Akash Sangwan to take the corner. Third corner for the Gauze. Can they get an equalizer before halftime? Shot taken. Corner. Drazic. Drazic tries to beat his marker. Stays on his feet. And yeah, the referee blows off the advantage. Free kick for the Gauze on the right. Close to that corner flag. Maybe the last big action of the first 45. Sangwan and Drazic over the ball. Drazic to take it, puts it into the danger area. That's a header from Sandesh Jingan. Ball stays in. Bryson puts it in. Effeyong clears it with all that he has. And that is it it? No, it's not yet. We still got 15 seconds on the clock. Throw in. Sangwan. Bryson. Another throw in against Lumding. Akash to take it. Akash looking to play to Ishan. Headed out by Bijoy. Danny Ramirez. A stylish clearance. And that is a free kick just outside of the box for Ayush Chetri. Is it Ramirez or is it Ricky Shabong? I think it's Danny Ramirez. Let's see. Yeah, it is Danny Ramirez. And that's a foul. Yeah. That's Crystal John is just behind him. Well seen by the referee. And that will be most probably something for Drazic. Maybe Paul Moreno is also there. No, Drazic moves away. Moreno is going to take it. We are already in added time. Paul Moreno. And that goes wide. There is contact. And there's corner being given. And then Perez not happy with that decision from the referee. Once the halftime break to already happen. Akash Sangwan to take the corner from the left. We're already in the 49th minute of this first half. Sangwan, Jingan, crossbar. Should have been another corner, but it's been so long, and the referee blows for halftime. Lucky escape for Punjab. Who was it? Let's see. Oh, Mohammad Uwais. It hit his head, hit the crossbar, and then goes over. Effeyong and Sunjuzi in the 27th minute, having given Punjab FC a 1-0 lead against FC Goa. And what impact would this have on the Indian Super League table if it stays this way? This would mean the Gauze would stay fifth with 8 points from 5 matches if they concede their first loss of the campaign. And Punjab FC would move to 7th with 7 points out of 4 games, 2 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. And as I've said now a few times, if this result stays this way, the big winner of match week 5 is Mumbai City Football Club, because Mohun Bagan drew Jamshedpur FC lost yesterday. East Bengal also drew. Goa losing at this moment. And of course, BFC held Mohun Bagan to a draw. So amongst the top six, mm-mm, only Mumbai City winning. Eighth at the moment, and this is Northeast United with 6 points. Interkashi have five. Chennai have four from four. Odisha, two from three matches. The Blasters got their first point of the campaign. Sporting Club Delhi have 1 point from four matches. And the only team in the Indian Super League at this moment in time without a point are Mohammedan Sporting with four losses out of four games and a 2-10 goals, meaning a goal difference of -8. So that is the situation at this moment in time. Mohun Bagan Supergiant would be champions, and Mohammedan Sporting would be relegated if things stayed this way as they are. And let's quickly look at the upcoming matches of match week 6. It continues on Thursday with Sporting Club Delhi against Jamshedpur FC. So Jamshedpur FC directly under more pressure. Then on Friday, the early kickoff is between Northeast United FC and Odisha FC or FC Odisha. Odisha FC, sorry. Friday evening, a cracker. 1 against 3, Mohun Bagan Supergiant against Mumbai City FC at the Salt Lake Stadium at 7:30 p.m. Saturday, the early kickoff, a small Kolkata derby, Mohammedan Sporting host East Bengal FC. And then Saturday evening, Kerala Blasters versus Punjab FC. And then on Sunday, early kickoff, Chennai FC versus FC Goa. And then in the evening, it is Interkashi against Bangalore FC. So match day 6 also has some interesting and therefore that is where it is. So that is that with the general thing. Let's look at the match stats so far. Delhi with 55 to 45% ball possession, 5-4 shots for Delhi, 4-1 corners for Goa, 8-3 fouls in favor of Punjab, 234 passes by Delhi compared to 191 by the Gores, 15-3 tackles for Delhi as well. So therefore, those are the stats. And is there an XG value? I don't see an XG value at the moment. But again, Nsunguzi Effiong in the 27th minute with the only goal of this match so far. I don't understand why the camera always shows empty stadium. Cameras is put there where people, Delhi has 1K people as of now. Yeah, but to me, problem in that stadium is there are fixed camera positions, and you can pan out to certain positions. And again, you will not the 1,000 people in this stadium, which is I think it's a 60,000 capacity stadium. It will look always empty, right? So therefore, that's your problem that you have, and you will not be able to sort that. So I get your point, Raj, but yeah. Draws most probably could be final result. Let's see, Raj. I think Punjab had the chance to make it two. Couldn't make it two, but Punjab FC had the chance to make it two. So FC Goa need to be better in that second 45. And therefore for me, that's the challenge, I think, for the Gores, that at this moment in time they haven't been good enough to really, it looked like after the 1-0, Punjab had 2-3 sort of half chances here and there. And therefore, that's it. And Arush, how's FC Goa playing? Sir, not well. Arush, if you ask me, that FC Goa today have the chance to get into the fight for the title, then to me that is not good enough, and therefore for me, FC Goa need to be better, can be better. I think I know, we know that FC Goa can be better, but that the traction up front is sort of missing, and or this and Ishan Pandit up front is there, is physically there, but yeah, he's it's sad to see, but because I always support an Indian striker, but at the moment Ishan is a shadow of what he was when he originally came to India, scored goals as a super sub for FC Goa, even at Jamshedpur. He's a shadow of that, and that's the problem. Augusto says FC Goa need to score from those corners. Yeah, Augusto, they could, but again, they're just showing that situation where Effiong sort of bodied, not bodied, but yeah, bodied Sandesh, played around Moreno. He's a handful. He's a handful for those two guys, and that is something which you rarely see with a that Paul Moreno and Sandesh Jingan can't physically take care of an attacker. So that's an interesting thing to see. So FC Goa need to be careful because yeah, they need the points. They need the points as every other team, of course, in the league as well. But that's the thing. So, affect the mentality of new viewers looking at empty stadium that eyes is so bad that people don't come to watch. Put fans on the other side. Raj, you putting fans on the other side makes no sense. You put the fans. How are you going to put fans a stand which most probably holds 20,000 people? You've got 1,000 people who are spread out across the state, right? You've got, let's say, a few hundred, 200 people maybe in the VVIP VIP area, right? And the rest, again, some of them are maybe FC Goa fans who have a section, and then the others. I don't know if 700, 800 people you can be able to put here and there. That's another problem. Pandita won bench in Karabastas rather than playing in I League Interkashi. Raj, yeah, but again, would he have played at Interkashi? I don't know, right? So that's also the thing, right? It's a difficult one if it works or not. FC Goa are not looking good today. No, Augusto, they're not. Punjab FC deserving. They've got deservingly the lead, right? And if I see that goal, the technicality, the class that Effie Young has to push that ball over, chip the ball over the keeper. Let's call it that way. That's really class to see, right? That how he does it, really brilliant. And again, positively surprised by him. I was speaking early on. I was looking at his playing CV. Of course, Nigerian. He's 26-year-old. He's played in Ghana. Then he was loaned out to Denmark and then made it at HB Køge. And at Køge, 3.5 years. Not too many goals. Only 14 goals in 3.5 years. Doesn't sound too much. Then went on a road trip. Went to Kazakhstan at Artirau, then at Neftchi Fergana in Uzbekistan, then went to Romania to Uta Arad, and then joined Punjab and has now scored 4 and 4 in the Indian Super League. That, in my opinion, is impressive to say the least. So therefore, for me, has done very, very well for himself. And that is something which is said in Goa. Yeah, Goa need. We've seen that in a lot of teams, right, who don't have that foreign striker to finish off. We saw that with Mumbai City yesterday. I mean, if Mumbai City have a foreign striker, I don't see that, Interkashi have a chance. Mumbai City most probably lead 2-3-0 in the first half. And on the other side, you see that today as well. Those who have a foreign striker makes a difference. That they can score, and that is it. That a lot of teams don't have that luxury of having a full foreign squad, but that will be interesting to see what happens. Looking at the respective benches, what do they have as options? Panagiotis Dimperis could bring in Aryan Bengani, Lima Bam Rakesh Mite on the bench, Princeton Rubello, Bikash Singh, Mohamed Suhail is on the bench, Vinit Rai is on the bench, Ranjit Singh Pandre is on the bench, and Bede Osuji as well. While Lara Sharma, Jerry Larenzuala, Nimdorji Taman, Ronnie Wilson, Karbudon, Rainier Fernandez, Abdul Rabe, Mohamed Tassir, Harsh Patre, and Daniel Lalimpuya on the bench for FC Goa. So that is what is on the bench and what both coaches could bring on in the second 45. Lobera is not giving time to any U23 players. Hyping doesn't help, guys. Raj, Lobera has come to Mohun to win the title. If you, I, we, whoever hypes the players, it doesn't matter. Mohamed Sohail has been hyped a lot, right? Mohamed Sohail is at the moment not playing, right? And that is, and yeah, Kipgen seems to be the bigger talent at the moment, if you want to talk about it. Hey, Pujan, good to see you doing watch-along of so many games this season. Well, love your passion and persistent voice for Indian football. Best wishes to you today and always keep doing the shows. Thanks. Thanks a lot, Pujan. Always great to see your support. Yeah, I will try and do whatever I can for Indian football to be the same voice of Indian football, as I love to say. Therefore, also, I need your support, guys. Do like this video, share this video, share other content of mine, help me grow the community. We stand at 3,923 at the moment. So that means 77 more um, subscriptions, and then we reach the 4,000 mark. Hopefully we can achieve this before the end of the month. It's still 15 days to go, and yeah, I will always support Indian football, and I will be a voice of sanity, hopefully, on that front. Goa missing puzzle is a striker. Yeah, Augusta, I would say that sometimes maybe even a link player, because I think there's too much of asking for Dejan Drazic, I feel, and that is not helping him and his game. Uh, um, so therefore, for me, yeah, for me, very clear is that you know a striker and most probably a player like Bohar Reda is missing for the Goals. I think those two would be my positions. Shemo says, I hope today would be draw so that my Northeast United can have hope. Shemo, yeah, I mean, as I spoke earlier about the table, if it remains the way it is at this moment in time, Northeast would be on 6, and they would be a point behind Punjab and 2 points behind BFC and FC Goa, as well as East Bengal. So Northeast in 8th would just be 2 points away from the 4th spot. So that's an interesting thing. And again, interesting developments in regard to that. And we will wait and see what happens. What is going to happen, and yeah, so therefore for me it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the coming weeks. Considering the striker situation, national team, and also an ISA with Indian strikers, how can you find a solution for this lack of goal scorers national team? According to you, should we do some false nine thing or solution? RSC game, we need to find the solutions of players who we have, right? We don't have too many options, as you rightly say. And and to me, the biggest question in all of this is what solutions do we have, right? Who is the solution? We now need to move forward. Sadly, so Sunil is, despite Sunil being our best ISL striker, still, who are our options? And that is then the question that we need to ask ourselves. And it makes it, yeah, in my opinion, very difficult to say, because I don't have a ready-made solution. So therefore, and and yeah, it's um, we are where we are, and that is going to be the question that false nine. Yeah, who is the false nine? Who could be the nine? What are my options of strikers? Yes, it's if I look at the last Indian national team camp, let me just check who Khalid Jamil, um, who Khalid called up in the last window, who were his strikers, and then we'll know who could play in that position. What are my options? So last camp, who are my real strikers? I don't even have real strikers. Where who's my current squad held in Bangladesh? Ryan Williams is not a striker. Mohamed Sanan, Vikram is could be. Edmund, not a striker. Rahim Ali is most probably. Changte, okay, there are changes. Abdul Rabe and Renier coming on. Renier is coming on for Ayush Chetri. Changte, Fanai, McCarthan, Bryson, Nikhil Babu, Suresh, Mahesh. The only real striker in that combination is Rahim Ali. And the others who have been called up before that, Swell Amal Bhatt is not a striker for me. Manvir Singh, theoretically, Manvir Singh Senior, Irfan, theoretically, and then, even if Farooq Chaudhary, then theoretically will have to be part of that conversation. And yeah, that's the point. Who do we play? How do we play? And that's I don't have an answer. Vikram at the moment not good enough to be part of the national team. Maybe that might be sort of a false striker to use. Edmund, the same thing. Edmund for me for East Bengal has been better on the wings rather than even as a 10. So therefore I don't have a solution for you. As the match kicks off, with Punjab now playing from right to left, and Boris concedes a corner in the first few seconds of that second 45. What is your take only 10 people turning up. This is not at all a good display for Indian football. 10 is too low for a professional league. Isn't it very shameful for our part? Pujan, yesterday's match was a closed door game. So where do 10 people turn up? Right? Again, false information. It's a closed door game. How can you have even 10 people turning up for a game which is closed door? Right? Interkashi said pre-match, right? I know that they send out a few invites for people who are friends of theirs to come in, but otherwise it was closed. So this corner, and that's a header from Mohamed Uwais, which goes out on the far side. So therefore, yeah. Where is Boomers and Corner Shield played today? I wonder. They are good players. I miss them. They have gone to Southeast Asia. Corner Shield has gone to Cambodia, and Hugo Boomers, I think, has gone to Malaysia. That can Udanta do the striker role in FC Goa? No, Augusto. I don't think Udanta's not played a lot of positions. As as an original right winger, as a right wing back, as a defensive midfielder, as a number 10. Effiong. Oh, Effiong against Paul Moreno. That was an attempted headbutt. That was an attempted headbutt. And that will be interesting what Crystal John now does. Yeah. Let's see that what happened there. Effiong. Mhm. Moreno just committed a foul. And that's a red card for Effiong. Yeah. Sorry to say, it's his fault. The referee's right. Right decision by Crystal John. Sorry to say. You do not hit out at the player in that way. Effiong off. Replay of that situation. Foul from Moreno. Yeah, that's it. And yeah, it's an attempted headbutt. Yeah, that's red. Sorry. That's you can't do that. And with that, he does not help his team at all. At all. It's sad because he scored such a good goal. 2, 3 other situations where he caused the FC Goa defense problems. But this attempted is like trying to go, you don't do that. Sorry, right decision. Um, from Crystal John. That, of course, changes after 48 and a half minutes, the whole complexion of the game. Um, you know, and let's see what happens now. Because of a scoring goal, you can't win matches. Maybe we need to focus more set piece, something like what Arsenal are doing right now. Yeah, honestly, yeah, could be. Not could be, will be. Khalid Jamil's teams also focus on set pieces, no? Throw-ins, corners, free kicks. I think we're going to have team to score, which is needed the most. Let's see, Shemo. Okay, got it. Closed door, it was makes sense then. Yeah, Bhujan, it was a closed door game, and I don't know. And it's for me, it's an agenda by certain people to say, oh, you know what, only 10 people turned up. Interkashi in Kolkata is not wanted, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And this is part of a problem at the moment of certain fans only trying to create problems rather, again, be a fan, be supportive. We are in very, very difficult times. Don't pass on around these wrong infos. Again, fans directly go to Sunil replacement. We can't even replace JJ with 30 goals in national team. More, very right. Where JJ before that, Robin. A lot of people who we cannot replace in that team. Goa, Sangwan headed out by Santos, headed backwards by the Goas. Renier, Boris Renier, back to Sandesh. Paul Moreno. And that should be a corner for the Gauze. Yeah. Ishan Pandita, the other player besides Ayush Chetri, who's gone off. Abdul Rabe and Renier Fernandez have come on. It'll be interesting to see how FC Goa now line up. Akash Sangwan to take the corner from the left and headed out by Vijay Moreno. Sandesh. Sandesh has to try and play football. And that's a chance maybe to break and cleared. Danny Ramirez on the ground. Foul from Renier Fernandez. Was it? Yeah, Renier. And that pull through. Punjab clear. Danny Ramirez playing a ball. Lumding, will he get to it? No, he won't. Ritik Tiwari. This is a lifeline for FC Goa. Hope we can take it with both hands. Let's see, Arush. When will Newman play on the 31st of this month against Hong Kong in Kochi? Advantage FC Goa. Yes, Augusto, it should be, but we'll have to wait and see what kind of advantage FC Goa can take out of this. Sandesh Jingle. Boris. Rainier. Plays it through to Bryson. That is a chance for, and that's the equalizer from Dejan Drazic. Bryson passes it on. And that's the equalizer for the Gores. And Effiong from hero to villain. Seems like the Gores dancing Bhangra in Delhi. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, with United. Hi, Goku. Welcome back. Well, that didn't take long. Yep. Let's play on 31st. Shemo, it should be. Once more, good pass from Renier. Bryson passes to Drazic, has the space, and then puts it past Arshdeep. Oh, lovely technique. And Arshdeep maybe can get down a little earlier. Lovely technique outside of the foot from Dejan Drazic with the equalizer. Yeah. Bijoy didn't anticipate that pass. The same about Pablo Santos. And Dejan Drazic. Goa took the advantage. Yes, Goa has taken the advantage. And now it'll be interesting to see if Punjab can hold on or if the Goas can now steal the 3 points. Because now with this point, things change a little bit in the table. Because suddenly the Goas are now on 9 points, are fourth behind Mumbai City, ahead of now East Bengal and Bangalore. While Punjab dropped behind Northeast with 5 points. The same as Inter. Kashi ball through, and that is offside. Yes, it is offside. Osuji seems to have come on. Didn't see who he came on for, but let's watch again. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, starts a little too early. So Osuji now, the front man. Interesting to see is Danny Ramirez, the man who's gone off. Or does he drop back a position? 1-1. Sandesh plays it to Boris. Boris chips it forward for Drazic on the wing. Dejan Drazic. And it's a goal kick. Yeah, Dejan Drazic is the attacking lifeline of FC Goa. The Gabrus are here. That's the new name of the fan club. The Bryson Drazic combo saving us from attacking woes. That's true. Pablo Santos now on the ground. Seems to have the heavy strapping at the back of his neck. At the back of his leg, sorry. The classic ice spray coming on. Oh, substitution sign from the physio. Not good. Till Perez. It looked so good at halftime. Bede Osuji has come in for Danny Ramirez. Who are the options? Most probably Rakesh Mite. Certain set of foreigners who've come to watch the game. Yeah, is it muscular? It looks like a muscular injury. And most probably Rakesh Mitai. Sorry, Suresh Rakesh, I'm saying. Suresh Mitai to come on. That weekends. Or is it Vinith Rai maybe as a center? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what then Perez decides to do with the subs. Is that with the new asset tender thing? Anything decent happening? Nothing. Hannibal, they've had a meeting. Let's see what happened. Doesn't look good for Punjab FC. No, it doesn't, Augusto. Yeah, it is Suresh Mitai who comes in to replace Pablo Santos. And that makes the defense even more shaky. And now, yeah, double advantage, I would say, to FC Goa. Effiong off due to a red card. And Santos off due to a injury. Selkovic tries to find Osuji. Intercepted. Punjab now left with two foreigners, having started with four. That's a test for this Punjab FC side. Especially Selkovic. Will have to macro and micromanage a lot. Ball in the middle. Headed out by Uwais. Ricky Shabong does well. But Rabe, Boris, Sahil Tavora tries to play through. Selkovic gets it through to Osuji. Osuji dispossessed by Sahil Tavora. And then the goal scorers, McLaren 7, Ejejari 5, Effiong and Drazic 4. Lalinzwala Changte is fifth with 3. Abdul Rabe back to Sandesh Chingan. 58.5 minutes set to be played. It's advantage the Gauze after a weak first half. Ball on to Bryson and cleared by Bijoy for a corner for the Gauze on the left. And once more, the reminder, guys, if you're watching, if you're liking this watch along, do leave a like behind. Share with others to potentially join us. And of course, also those of you who are watching, I know some of you who watch are not subscribers to the channel. It's free for you all. Please subscribe to the channel and let's grow the community. That's a good header. From Udanta, who has shifted sides to the left. Short and Udanta with the header. Pace, power, but a little too high for it to be dangerous. Arshdeep reaches Leon. Osuji. Leon wins it, loses it. Osuji, Leon, and the Gauze on the move. Bryson plays it out to Udanta, but cleared by Bijoy. FC Goa have a good chance to win it. Yeah, Augusta looks like it, but they have to be careful with these counters. I think Osuji is lurking. Cross across. Oh. Abdul Rabi will not keep it in, and that will be a goal kick for Punjab. And Manolo not fully happy. Yeah, showing. Where are you playing, guys? Manolo Marquez. Just need to grab my water, guys. 1 second. I'll be watching, talking. Just get up quickly. As Augusto says, it's advantage FC Goa 1-1 in this final match of the round 5 as per the original calendar. Of course, a few matches had to be postponed. The Gauze trying to play through, but cleared by Punjab, who are now under pressure, who know they have to do more in their defensive line, and they have to wait for those counters. Osuji, Leon Augustin, Kipgen, going to be very important for them. Maybe even Selkovic once in a while. But again, Selkovic can't expose the defense too much. Ball played forward. Osuji might try and get to it, but no, it is Ritik Tiwari who is on the ball. The keeper, Paul Moreno. Yeah, F. Yong has not helped the cause of the Shares. The man who scored the 1-0. A brilliant 1-0, picking up a red card. And that has sort of changed the tides of this game. Equalizer from Dejan Drazic. And that is going to be now the question, what can both the teams do? You know, from where I can get Mumbai City FC 2022-23 away jersey. Hannibal, old jerseys are not, in Indian football at least, are not available. I don't know if there's a second-hand market you might try, but as far as I would, honestly, I wouldn't know. Goa. Sangwan, Moreno, Sandesh. Boris chips it forward for Drazic, cleared. Uwais looking for Suji, but collected by Sahil Tavora. Akash Sangwan. Akash plays it back to Paul Moreno. Rainier. Akash plays it wide to Udanta. Udanta chips it into the danger area. That's a header! Drazic! That should have been the second for Dejan Drazic and for the Gauze. Good cross, good height from Udanta. But Drazic can't keep it low. It's a good cross from Udanta. And actually doesn't do bad, Dejan Drazic. But he can't push the ball a little downwards because it had certain level of height. Dejan misses a sitter, yeah. Says Augusto. I agree with that. Throw in for Punjab FC on the left. Mohammed Uwais to take it. Headed out by Boris. Suresh Mite. No, back with the Gauze. Akash to Udanta. Back to Akash. Looking for Drazic. Dejan Drazic. And does he earn a corner? I don't think so. No. It's a throw. No, sorry, a goal kick for Punjab FC. Tabora running. Yeah, Tabora better than. Yeah, side has done good today. Very good today, actually, to be honest. Goal kick, 65 minutes on the clock. It's 1-1 between Punjab FC and FC Goa. If you're liking this watch along, do leave a like behind, share with other people, and subscribe to Arunfoot. Foul. And yeah, the referee stops play. FC Goa have to restart. Renier to take it. Let's see what. Interesting. It's rather look Sandesh with the foul on Osuji. Abdul Rabe. And that's gonna go out. Yeah. And that's a goal kick for Punjab FC. Again, what can be Punjab FC strategies? Try to survive or maybe try and get another goal. So far, substitutions, Bede Osuji for Danny Ramirez and Suresh Mite for in the injured Pablo Santos. Osuji can't control it. Abdul Rabe on the right. Drazic, Bryson, Renier, Boris, back to Renier, Boris. Boris plays it to Sandesh. Much better gameplay from the Gauze. Paul Moreno, Akash, Bryson. No, he will not get a foul for that. Counter-attacking move theoretically, but Osuji doesn't even make the run. Moreno, Sandesh, Renier. Renier always looks awkward. I don't know if you've seen it, that he pulls his shorts very, very high. It looks funny to me, actually. Tabora, Akash, back to Moreno. How did Boris' performance? Okay. We've seen better matches from him. Sandesh looking for Dayan, but it goes for Arshdeep. So for me, Hitesh, okay. I mean, not a bad performance, but also not anything extraordinary so far. Could still change that, Boris, if he sets up 1 or 2 goals. But at this moment, it's an okay performance from Boris Singh. Goal kick for Punjab FC. Headed out by Moreno. Udanta. Renier. Renier. Abdul Rabe. Abdul Rabe against Augustin. Has to turn back, play to Boris. And that's Udanta and cleared by Punjab. Ricky can't get it to Osuji. Sahil. Paul Moreno. Renier. Boris. Paul Moreno. Moreno has to turn back, but plays it to Danta. Renier. Renier wants to play through to Drazic. Drazic, chips it to Bryson and cleared by Bijoy. Has to be careful. Oh, on the crossbar. Headed out. And that's going to be no, not throw in. Moreno keeps it in. Saltavola plays it across to Renier. Boris chips it to Drazic. Drazic versus Ricky. Ricky does very well to deny Dejan Drazic. A chance on goal. Goal kick. Stand goal. Also, you can see it as well. 22-23 season. Who played in Delhi 22-23 season? I don't think there was a team from Delhi in 2022-23. If I'm not wrong. Who was in? No, there was no Delhi team. There was no team in Delhi. How can there be stands behind the goals? Gauze miss. Osuji. Osuji plays it to Leon Augustin. Osuji. Osuji. And that is, keep again. can't connect properly. That was the chance for the goal. Counter-attacking move. Abdul Rabe at the other end. Suresh plays it to Leon Augustin. And Abdul Rabe plays it out. Throw in for Punjab. Hope you achieve 4K subscribers this month. Thanks, Hitesh. Yes, good reminder. If you haven't subscribed, as the replay is shown, Osuji smartly plays it to Kipken. And Kipken can't connect properly. We're at 3,925 at this moment. And so thanks a lot for all of you following. 75 more to go to the 4,000 mark. Punjab is so cooked after the card. Yeah, Hannibal they are, but again, they've had now a chance. Who knows? Goa also risking a lot. So I'm talking about Mumbai Football Arena. Mumbai Football Arena, that behind goal stand was even there last season. It's even there now. Now it's just smaller. Everything is smaller. No? They're not using 7,500. They've now had 3,500 and then 4,000 people in the stadium. The VVIP has been cut down to a minimum. It's a cost thing. Punjab FC try to counter, but Kipgen and Umding don't work. Just I thought Punjab is cooked, they made a very good chance. Yeah, that's football. It's a shame that only 10 people attend the Intercash Mobile City. No students ever has it. It is not. Oh, and Arshdeep on the ground. H9P, again, you're the second one who's asking me this question. The second one who I'll tell you've fallen for false info. It was a closed door match. How can you have 10 people attending in a closed door match? So, yeah. Again, what do I tell you? It is a closed door match. And if it's a closed door match, how can you even have one person attending? It doesn't matter who posted it. Interkashi made a post yesterday stating that there, due to short notice, this, that, everything, it will be a closed door match. Right? So, what to say, guys? Yeah. Again, it doesn't matter if it's Indian football page or whoever posted it, or if it's on a stat page or whatever. A closed door match means it's actually officially zero. Right? So, I don't know. Drinks break after 73 minutes. It's a 1-1 between Punjab FC and FC Goa. They're showing the replay of the goal. Good pass from Renier, Bryson, and Drazic with a class outside step finish. Yeah, brilliant finish. So that's the thing. The match is closed door match due to election dispute security concerns. No, it was just a closed door match because everything was done short notice and because the police to get tickets printed and then tickets stamped by the police wouldn't work. Substitution, Mohamed Yasir coming on for Boris. Interesting substitution, meaning that Udanta most probably will now become a right back, or will Udanta be attacking and Abdul Rabe defensive? Let's see what they do. So I searched Indian football post on Twitter. Got some. Was it posted by the AIFF? Let me check. Let me just check, just for my own clarity. If they posted it again, wrong stupidity. Because I will. Oh, Selkovic, that hurt against Renier. So I will just pick out the post from Interkashi. 1 second, what did they post? Where did the post come? Important update. Due to sudden change in venue, our first home game of the season in Mumbai City FC at Kishore Bharati Long will be played behind closed doors. Unfortunately, spectators will not be permitted inside the stadium for this fixture. Only accredited media personnel will be permitted inside the stadium for this fixture. Thank you for understanding. Continued support. That is Interkashi. So that's what I take serious. Nothing else. That Indian football page spreads often fake narrative. He's only after views getting paid by Scooter, says Raj. That's offside, Drazic, and that should be a yellow card for finishing it off. Let's see if Crystal John is serious on that. Will you do watch long of India U20 SC matches against Japan, Australia? Hitesh, as I told you, I will try. I don't know if I can. Depends on my schedule of work and stuff. It's like the weekend before. I didn't do any live watch-alongs because I couldn't do it. So yeah, it depends. Yeah. First, we need to produce JJ and Sunil funny but reality. Yeah, we're not producing anything of that sort at the moment. So, guys, be careful about what you follow. That was my only friendly piece of advice. Substitution, Princeton and Vineet Rai coming on for Punjab. And it looks like Leon Augustin coming off. Winston Rebello and Vineet Rai look to add midfield stability. Already in the 77th minute. In coming days, the football pages in India will be flooded by make-up or big clubs are playing. Yeah. And I said that, Raja said that today. The whole make-up thing is a comic. Mickey Mouse tournaments makes no sense. Forget football. We need to fight. Again, fight narratives. Very, very important point. Yeah. That is the point. Ball with the Gores. We've had the one or the other chance, but not as convincing as one would have thought. Ball into or attempted into area. Back with was Renier. Looks to play a double pass with Bryson. Bryson keeps it. Bryson turns around. Bryson plays to Paul Moreno. Akash Sangwan. Sahil Tavora. Sandesh. Akash Sangwan into the box. That's a good attempt from Mohammad Yasir, but into the arms of Ashdeep. No power, no placement. Lucky getaway for Punjab FC. Yeah, Mohammad Yasir, of course, there's a little bit of a push movement from Mohammad Uwais, but still, yeah, needs to place the ball better. Abdul Rabe. Renier. Abdul Rabe beats Princeton into the box, cleared by Bijoy. It's a fighting battle now. 79 minutes on the clock. I remember 2022, I was part of a campaign supporting Bajaj. I was such a fool back then because I didn't fact check it and went with the flow. Yeah. Why it found it was in Scooter Messiah game. They posted the video best use and then found YouTube with good. I don't know. Ooh, corner very dangerously, just cleared. Mohammad Yasir. Renier plays it through for Drasic, but cleared somehow by Punjab. And that is overcooked. So don't relegate us. Yeah, Raj, that's part of the problem. No? We need to go and live in reality. I think that's the biggest problem of our Indian football. And again, we need to everyday question if we see matches like these and you see the shortcomings of the players of both teams, then you know that we have got massive problems and every generation is getting worse, right? And every player who's hyped suddenly after 2 weeks doesn't play, right? I don't know if you've watched that as well. Where is Mohamed Suhail, right? Hyped a lot. Rinzwala didn't even play yesterday. That's the problem of hyping. Let the players play, let them play, and again, it's all paid PR fund, YouTube title. I played with best youth in the world. Yeah, that's what to say. Lumding. We need uh, Selkovic, and that's a little over. The other thing, FC Goa might draw this. Augusta, at the moment, it looks like a draw. Nearly 81 minutes played. Both the teams trying to, of course, get the winner. But at this moment in time, if I see both the teams, the way they're playing, they're trying to set up and build, um, it is heading for a draw, I would think. And that will be the challenge. And ball through and good clearance from Bijoy. Bombay hyped so much. Yeah, true. So he's not getting enough game time even in RFDL. That's the problem, Raj. Dan Razic with the corner for Goa from the right. And Rene Fernandez overcooked shot over. And Shemo says, I hope draw. Yeah, Shemo, remember you said, I think a little earlier, they would like it to be a draw so that it's an advantage for Northeast United. So at this moment, with this result, Goa would move back into the top four, and Punjab would be moving into the eighth position. And with this result, the big winner in the top six, as I said earlier, Mumbai City Football Club, the only team to win. And Goa get the ball out. Oh, Renier. And terrible technique for Mohamed Yassir to just try and keep the ball in. It's uncontrolled sometimes. It's really chaotic, frantic. Please draw that other lower teams will have hope. Shemo, you do know that there are no playoffs, right? So just to break that myth that we're playing for the top six, it's only about the title and relegation here this season. Ricky gets stuck against Mohamed Yassir. PFC Macha and Talal was different. Yes, Raj, they were. Guru Ortiz and Juan Mera. Juan Mera as well. Yes, Juan Mera as well. One of the many players who left East Bengal and suddenly played better. Paul Moreno, Sandesh Jingan, across to Abdul Rabe. Renier plays it back to Jingan. All the Goa players except keeper Tiwari now in the Punjab half. Salta Vora chips it across. Renier Fernandez doesn't get to it. Maybe a chance for Punjab to break. And foul given. And yellow card to Sahil Tavora for a foul on Vinit Rai, who hasn't played much since leaving Mumbai City last season. Mohun Bagan, no use of winning. FC already in AFC, so our club has golden chance to win. Raj, we don't even need to win. Theoretically, if Mohun Bagan and FC Goa finish 1-2, then Mumbai City can finish third to play AFC Champions League 2 qualifiers. So yeah, let's see. Is Hiren also a club supporter? I don't think so. Daniel Alimpuya coming on for Udanta. So now a real out-and-out striker back for the Gauze. Yes. Manolo wants to win. Why Modern not relegated last season? Because there was no relegation, Sremo, last season. Relegation, again, we're talking about relegation this season because the AIFF supposedly is introducing relegation, but that's not clear. Osuji, Princeton. And Abdul Rabe with the throw in. Rainier plays it back to Sandesh. So who really supports? Raj, honestly, I don't know. Actually, that's a good question. I haven't asked him. Very good question. The goal's building up. Paul Moreno plays it to Rainier Fernandez. Abdul Rabe on that right flank. Abdul Rabe on that right flank tries to play goalwards. Always with a foot in corner for the Gauze. 85 plus minutes on the clock. Is there one final twist in this game? Is there a winner for the home side Punjab FC or for FC Goa? FC Goa need a win if they want to stay in the title race. If they win, they're 2 points off Mohun Bagan. If they draw, 4. If they lose, 5. Mohamed Yasir and headed out for another corner from the other side. Bijoy and Osuji. I'm seeing another drama after season end on relegation matters. It'll go again in Surugan and Kas, blah, blah. Raj, let's see what happens. Akash Sangwan with the corner from the left into the danger area, headed out by the Punjab FC. Gauze have it back. Abdul Rabe, Renier, Akash Sangwan from the left, crosses into the middle, headed out by Selkovic. Tavora shot attempt by Deandrazic, but that is not on the goal. I don't know if we're going to see the whole discussion of relegation happening or not happening. There's a long way to go in the next 2 months with a lot of things going to be discussed. Yeah, let's wait and see. Again, at the moment there is relegation, but are we going to have relegation in at the end of the season? I wouldn't be able to tell you. Arshdeep with the goal kick, and that's a bad one which goes outside. Uwais can't get to it. And a reminder once again, like, share, and subscribe arunfoot here on YouTube. Visit my other social medias. Visit my Instagram. Visit my X. Visit arunfoot.com. Keep on supporting the platform, and thanks for that. Renier with the ball. Plays it to Mohamed Yasir. Renier. Sal Tavora. Plays it across to Moreno. Directly on to Akash Sangwan. Sangwan to cross it into the danger area. Headed out by Suresh Mite. Renier wins it. Tavora. And Renier crosses it, but no one is in there in the middle. And Abdul Rabe won't get to it. Throw in for Punjab FC. Manolo is already inside the ad banners. Throw in Mohamed Uwais for Punjab FC on the right. Tries to get it long. Saltovora keeps it in. Cleared by Bijoy. Headed on by Akash. Mohamed Uwais defending the ball and let it go out against Daniel Alimpuya. I'm seeing more and more reels of new people coming to Kantida, which is good for BFC. We need hype. Yeah, Raj, again, good. I've seen some of this content also on International Women's Day, which I thought was a great campaign by BFC with the mothers, the sisters, the wives, the girlfriends, whoever they were, or women in the life of the players, which was brilliant. Some of these female fans. I saw that video today with Mayanti Langa, where I was actually surprised that Mayanti today said that she, for the first time, went to the Kantirawa to see BFC play. And of course, Mayanti, over 20 years ago, started off in Indian football with Z Sports. Good campaign, BFC at the moment. The Gauze trying to get a result. We are in the last minute of regulation time, last 20 seconds. Paul Moreno, Sandesh Jingan, Abdul Rabe. Gonna play it short to Renier. Renier now gets it to Rabe. Rabe on the line. Rabe against Rebello. Ooh, that's a foul from Princeton Rebello. Ooh, and he's hurt himself. Princeton Rebello, the former Gore. 7 minutes of added time. And Princeton Rebello still on the ground. Let's see how he tries to clear. Does he fall on his knee? Yeah. Looks like he fell on his knee or twisted his ankle. Dejan Drazic and Mohamed Yassir discussing, and Drazic takes over, the goal scorer for the Gauze. There's a lot of pushing and shoving going on in the box. Referee having a word with Sandesh and Lumding. Dejan Drazic with the ball in, headed out by Bijoy. Oh, and that is a bad one from Sahil Tavora. I'm interested to see if the referee is going to pull out a card or not. And they're saying, yeah, Sahil Tavora lucky to stay on. Let's see that. Oh, that's an elbow. That we can discuss. Not only a yellow, maybe even a red for Sahil. Intentionally. Crystal John missed this one. I saw that yesterday as well. I thought Interkashi lucky not to face red cards yesterday. And this is something which I feel the referees are avoiding at the moment. I was also surprised about those Hava statements, which are utterly useless, and totally out of this world. I would actually, if I was there, I would simply suspend him for a few matches for the fun of it, for these stupid statements. And stupidity needs to be punished in Indian football. Stupidity at all levels need to be punished. 92 plus minutes. It's still 1-1 between Punjab and Goa. Punjab in the attacking zone and earn a throw in, or don't earn a throw in. The Gauze do. After someone walking 5, 7, 10 meters ahead. Not a problem. Saltavora. Oh, Osuji wins the ball. Princeton. Vineeth plays it back to Suresh. Back to his keeper. Bijoy. Bijoy plays it long for Osuji. Osuji wins the throw in, but Princeton always are not close enough. And foul given against Selkovic. Bryson on the ground. Yep. Selkovic pushing aside Bryson. You're on the way, my friend. Cleared by Punjab FC. Cause playing on. Rabbe, ball in the middle and great save. Lovely attempt from Bryson and brilliant save. And Lunding holding his thigh, saying, I was hit. It's hurting. Lunding with the captain's armband. Mathematically, you cannot this when this is including go on Bhagan's table. Mathematically, Shimo, yes. But do you believe that they can? I don't think so. But again, extreme weather here in Raj. Where is the extreme weather? Are you talking Kolkata, Bengal? Arshdeep with the ball in his hands. 94 and a half minutes played. It's still 1-1 between Punjab FC and FC Goa. Is there a final twist to the story? Arshdeep with a long kick. Osuji. No, doesn't get to it. Sandesh gets to it. Selkovic. Osuji gets to it. Osuji keeps it, wins it. And yeah, someone kicks the ball away. Renier Fernandez, 95 minutes, sorry, on the clock. Rabe. Abdul Rabe. Renier loses it to Osuji, and that should be a yellow card for Renier Fernandez. He's angry with Abdul Rabe with that ball. Can Punjab hold on and earn a draw out of this match with 10 men? Oh, okay, you're Karan Darjeeling. Enjoy the hills. I guess it's a little cooler than in other places. Punjab FC, but cleared by the Gauze. And ball high, wide. It is chaotic at the moment. Ball going here, ball going there. Renier plays it to Akash Sangwan. Sangwan looking for Drazic. Cleared. Throw in for the Gauze. Ball across to Sandesh. We're in the last minute of added time. Abdul Rabe. Cross into the box. Headed on. And Arshdeep has the ball. And holds on to it. 96 and a half minutes on the clock. It's 1-1 between Punjab FC and FC Goa. With one man down, mostly in that second half, Punjab FC have done well for themselves. Long ball from Paul Moreno. Abdul Rabe. Mohamed Yassir. Renier. Sahil Tavora. Back to Renier. Headed out by Punjab FC. Osuji. And throw in FC Goa. And then Perez asking him to run back. Okay, you guys are saying draw. It still is going for me at least. Ball into the front and Arshdeep has the ball. Acha, hailstorm here. Nearly 98 minutes on the clock. And that's the final whistle from Crystal John between the two, and the two coaches having a discussion. And it's always nice to see that. Let me put out a tweet quickly. Right. Tweet has gone out. It ends 1-1. I want Crystal John, Rahul Kumar Gupta in match. It's Monban, that classic red cards. I remember. Oh God, Raj. Yeah. It ends in a 1-1 draw. I think Punjab in the end has to live with it because after a very, very good first half, I guess they were lucky to get away. Goa had more of the chances of the opportunities, but simply couldn't score another one. I think that's a summary for me. And in the ISL table, this means Mohun Bagan Supergiant on 13 points stay top. Jawaharlal FC second with 12 points after the first loss yesterday. Mumbai City, after the win yesterday, are now 11 points, are third in the table. The Gauze dropped to fourth with now 9 points from 5 matches. And East Bengal are fifth with 8 points, with a better goal difference than BFC, are also on 8 points. Northeast United now 7th with 6 points. Punjab FC are 8th with 5 points from 4 matches, so they have 1 extra match to go. Interkashi, 5 out of 5 are 9th. Chennai FC, 4 out of 4 Odisha FC have 2 out of 3. 12th, the Kerala Blasters with 1 point out of 5. Sporting Delhi, 1 point out of 4. And Mohammedan Sporting, no points out of 4. So that's the current table. And the match round 6 continues on Thursday with Sporting Club Delhi against Jamshedpur FC. Northeast United face Odisha FC in the first match on Friday, and then Friday evening, Mohun Bagan Supergiant against Mumbai City Football Club. While on Saturday, Mohammedan Sporting host East Bengal in a small Kolkata derby. While in the evening, the Kerala Blasters host Punjab FC, while Chennai FC host FC Goa on Sunday, and then Inter Kashi versus Bangalore FC. So a full 7 match day, and that should be interesting to say the least. How was match? Aman, it started off slowly, but I mean, we've seen a lot of these matches this season. We start off slowly and then sort of at some stage start picking up pace. And from that perspective, I thought it was a decent game in the second 45. Of course, which made it interesting was, of course, the red card for Effiong. And so therefore, for me, Goa with an advantage. Goa immediately, sort of, indirectly, maybe the next 5 minutes equalize, and thereafter it was a fight. Goa clearly with more possession, more control, but again, not again. But Punjab also had one big chance, and then if we look at the chances, and this is the interesting part: 58 to 42% ball possession in the favor of FC Goa, 11 to 6 shot attempts from the Gores, and 474 passes to 353 to Punjab. So it turned around totally to what the stats were at halftime. When will 23-member Powell come out? I don't know, to be very honest, when they will come out. I think at some stage. When is the? I think on maybe on Monday, next Monday, I think they could be coming out because Sunday is your last match day. So yeah, it might be coming after that. Fan code commentators. Okay, who were the commentators today? I mute fan code and play your watch along for comment. Thanks, Raj. Good to hear. I don't know who the commentators are, and again, put that out. Put it into statements. If whoever guys, I need your support, and if you put it out and say, hey, listen, fan code, when I was doing watch alongs, use him as a commentator. Why not? I wouldn't mind. But I'm enjoying these watch alongs as well. And once more, as always, support the channel, support me here on arunfoot, be it here on YouTube. 3,925 people have subscribed to the channel. Thank you very, very much. So 75 more to go to reach the 4,000 mark. And like this video, so 18 likes on this video. Thank you very much for your support as always. Have you watched Day in his prime for his movie? Was there to no, Hitesh? I'm too young. I didn't watch. I was too young. I couldn't watch him in his prime, so therefore I can't make those. And these comparisons don't work. How was this player? How was that player? Again, I can talk about the players I saw, but again, football has changed dramatically over the last 10 years, of the last 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 100 years. I will always go something that Franz Beckenbauer, the late Franz Beckenbauer, said in front of me, to me and to other people, and he said, "Listen, we used to walk when we used to play football. We were not running." So therefore, that is also a reality that football has become much more physical, much more faster, quick-paced than it was in the decades earlier. So therefore, those kind of players, again, the style, the play is and therefore, that's something which is a reality. Missed most of second half. Was FC Goa better or luckier? Roshan, I wouldn't say they were luckier. Again, Punjab picked up a red card in the second session in the 48 minutes. So most of the half they had to play with 10 men. Goa in the 53rd, so 5 minutes later, got the equalizer. After that, yes, Goa had a number of chances, nice combination play, this, that, and everything. Punjab also had one real counter-attacking move where Osuji sets up Kipgen, but Kipgen doesn't get the shot off and just plays the ball into the hands of Ritik Tiwari. But overall, I guess it's a fair result for both the teams. If I look at the first half and second half, that result of a 1-1 really works. Onavasa as a commentary for ISL. Yeah, I mean, as I said, why not? I'm open to that. If it's wanted by you and it's wanted by the channel. Why wouldn't I do it? I mean, indirectly, I'm doing the same thing. It just would be a different level of access. Because of Drazic, they're scoring. Yeah, because of Drazic, they're scoring. But again, he was set up by Renier and then by Bryson. So that was a good setup by those two. But again, the technique that Drazic uses, the outside step of his foot is brilliant. Also, the first goal from Effiong, the way that he gets it in. But again, the red card was stupid. He tries to do, uh, um, you know, um, um, tries to headbutt Paul Moreno. And again, the referee has no other option than to give him a red card. And that was the right decision by Crystal John, sadly. But he weakens his team not only for this match, but depending on how many matches he'll be suspended, for Punjab FC, that's going to be a problem because it's a short season. You should commentary for national team match against Hong Kong. Roshan, it's not my decision. As I said, I'm open to those ideas. If you guys want to put it out, start a campaign on our commentator for ISL or for Indian football, I don't have a problem. You see that other guys who are doing commentary are actually doing it from their respective homes as well. So as I said, I don't have a problem. Japan women are the favorites for Asian Women Cup. They have not conceded a single goal. Hitesh, we're now down to the semifinals. We're now down to the final four, and I would say anything can happen. Yes, most probably Japan would be the favorites in that way, but South Korea, Australia, China, all four of them are teams. All four of them can win. Only one match suspension. Aman was a straight red. So if there is no appeal and something of it works, it normally should be a minimum of two, maybe even because of a dangerous play, so to say, it might be even three. So therefore, we'll have to wait and see what actually factually happens with that suspension. Yeah, 1-1, as I said, end of game week 5, which was shorter than intended. There's a lot of matches which will be played later in the season. Chennai play Mohammedan Sporting on the 21st of April, 21st of April. And there will be Sporting Club Delhi against Odisha FC will be on the 8th of May, but there will be most probably changes due to the election dates announced for Bengal, for Kerala, for Tamil Nadu, and for Assam. So we'll have to wait and see if there will be changes in April, and potentially 4th of May, of course, is also a match day, but that is Odisha versus Bangalore. I don't know if that shifts because of the announcements of the state election results. So let's see. Which are so gaps between game weeks. Why there's some? Why are there big? There are no big gaps, Hannibal. Why are there big gaps between the game weeks? Today's a Monday, right? And your game week starts on a Thursday. We've had now Sunday or Monday ends, and then it starts on a Thursday, Friday. Again, this game week it started on a Saturday because Thursday, Friday the matches got postponed due to different reasons. But again, it's shorter. No? Elsewhere in the world, you also play Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, maybe, or Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So it's normal. Which was your favorite and boring match in this game week? Which was my favorite one? Game week 5. I think Northeast Jamshedpur would be my top pick, if you ask me that way. And maybe, yeah, Bangalore, Mohun Bagan, or Northeast Jamshedpur would be top. East Bengal, Kerala most probably would be the weakest one. Right, if you ask me. Why we spoke, AIFF should pay you promo fee. Thanks a lot, yeah. Last game week and this game week is like 4 or 5 days gap. Yeah, but Hannibal, as I said, this week had a gap because the match on Friday and the match on Thursday had to be postponed due to different reasons. In Chennai, the stadium is not ready, right? I don't know if you've seen recently the pictures, the ground is not ready. And in Delhi, there was some concept. So therefore, that match had to be shifted. So therefore, again, these are realities. The stadiums are not blocked. So therefore, 4 or 5 days gaps happen. It's in the world, it's normal, right? So we have to live with those realities of gaps and other things in the respective seasons. So yeah, with that, slowly, thinking of coming towards the end. Maybe early to say shining Indian players. Besides of that, I don't have any shining Indian players in that way. Some of the more experienced ones. Um, Whenever playing, Rahul Bek has impressed me. Anirudh Thapa has had a good season. Apuya has a good season. Um, yeah, who else? Changte comes into the list most probably. Mm, Albino Gomes. Yeah, so I think the usual suspect. There are not. I don't have any young one where I'd say Kipken maybe today again has been in the last 2 3 days, but let's see. 20 still in Sweden and Joachim Alexandersson. As far as I know, yes, but I don't know when they're shifting back to India before heading to the AFC Under 20 Women's Asian Championship. And with that, slowly I'll come to an end for this live watch along. Punjab FC and FC Goa play out a draw in the final game of match week 5. Tomorrow, as usual, Indian football and more discussion. Tomorrow night, of course, UEFA Champions League. So that surely will be one of the topics. Look forward to that. And and the ISL continues. Once more, the reminder, if you haven't, like, share, and subscribe Arun Foot here on YouTube. Visit my other social medias, visit ironfoot.com. Support me, and without your support, we can't grow. And again, we're moving slowly towards the 4,000 mark. And for that, I need your full support, without which it would not be possible. Again, let's grow the community bigger and bigger and bigger. And let me be your voice of sanity in Indian football in these crazy times. Thanks. I'll catch you tomorrow. Indian football and more discussion. See you then. Good night, everyone.